Hi everyone, I wanted to talk to you about two Tai Chi movements today, and they're actually two Tai Chi moving walking meditations. On a previous video I explained both of these movements, which is one, grass sparrow's tail, and the second one is long and short hand. With both these movements you can apply them to walking meditation movements. So I'm going to review those with you. First I'll demonstrate them so you can just watch first to see how they are. I'll first do grass sparrow's tail walking meditation, so I'll begin with that. So that's grass sparrow's tail walking movement. Now previously I had showed you grass sparrow's tail, which the form for grass sparrow's tail is the left arm is up on a 45-degree angle, and you just rock back and forth, exhaling forward, inhaling back, and not having the knee go past the toe so you don't overextend the knee. So the basic move is exhaling forward, inhaling back. The other hand, as you can see, the right hand, is just above your waist, and you're kind of visualizing a ball of energy. Again, it's rocking forward, exhaling back. Now, when you begin to walk with grass sparrow's tail, just so you can see my feet, again, you put your weight on the left side, you step out on a 45 with your right foot, if that's the case may be. Left hand comes up, and the right hand comes into making that position. You rock forward, exhaling, inhaling back. Now the left side, your left arm and your left foot both open. So there's this like pivot action. So they open, and then you start bringing your weight forward to the left foot. The right arm starts to come up as you step with the right foot. The left hand arm comes down, and now you're on the right side doing grass sparrow's tail. You exhale forward, inhaling back. Then you open up with the right side of your body, the right arm. There's this pivot between the leg and the arm. Allows you to step slowly as the weight is going to your right foot. Beginning your stepping. As you step, the left arm comes up, right arm comes down, exhaling forward. Pivoting back. Now, the left side opens, allows you to shift your weight to the front foot. As you do so, pick up the right foot. The right arm comes up, the left arm comes down to grass sparrow's tail moving. Again, on the next side, you have this action where that whole right side of your body pivots. The weight shifts to your front foot. As you bring up the left foot and step, the left arm comes up, and then you're doing grass sparrow's tail. Again, it opens, step, grass sparrow's tail. Open, weight pivots, grass sparrow's tail. This whole side of your body opens, step, right foot, right arm comes up, grass sparrow's tail. So that's grass sparrow's tail walking movement. And the video where I explained, in a previous video I explained the grass sparrow's tail's movement. Now the next movement that we can do for this walking meditation is also long and shorthand. And if you remember, in a previous video, I showed you long and shorthand. But basically, let me show you it again. Long and shorthand, step out with the right foot, and long and shorthand comes. We do it from side to side. Now, so in stationary form, it comes up to here and out. And I explained this in a previous video, long and short. Now when walking with long and short, just watch me as I demonstrate. So that's walking long and shorthand. Now there's a long and short A and a long and short B. That was long and shorthand A. So let's go over that more slowly together. So again, starting out from your standing. Again, like always, becoming still, a visionary line coming from the heavens down through the earth, attaching mind and body, heaven and earth, getting in touch with your breathing, and then shifting your weight to the left side, stepping out on a 45 with the right foot, and then coming out to long and shorthand, which is here. And then starting the walking movement with long and shorthand. You first come back to make the circle. There's like this circle here. So here, you come back to make the circle, you step out, and the circle is starting here on a 45 here, shifting the weight now, continuing the circle, stepping until you finish the circle on the other side. Again, here when you're going to move, you kind of turn the opposite direction to move. So turning clockwise or is that counterclockwise? Counterclockwise. Making a circle. Now I've stepped out on the 45, continuing the circle, and finishing up here with my weight mainly on the front foot. So let me do this very slow. So again, as you're going to step, you come, the circle starts clockwise this time, coming. Now your foot comes out on a 45 as you continue the circle. Circle's now down here. You're starting to pivot your weight. Circle continues, step, and all your weight then shifts to your front foot. Now, to continue, going back, and this way the arms making the circle will go counterclockwise. So you're inhaling back. See how they're making the circle, and I'm opening up 45 with my right foot. Stepping, circle continues to here. And that's walking long and shorthand. It's a beautiful move. It almost makes you feel like you're flying. When you really get into the move and you're watching the inhale, your inhalations and your exhalations and your movement, there's almost a feeling like flying with this move. It takes a little while to get the movement down and to start feeling those circles, because that's the whole important. It's just doing these circles from one side of the body to the other. And doing that as you're walking. Takes a little bit to get that coordinated, and so hopefully you'll have enough here to watch so you can practice it. You can also watch a previous video where I showed long and short hand A, and so let me show you long and short hand B. And it's still long and shorthand, but it's a little different. So from the standing move for long and short, you start, so you can see, again, stepping out on a 45, and here, with this long and short, come back to here, and with long and short, the arms come around, practicing on one side of the body. It's just movement, long and short hand this way. Just turn, your left hand is pointing toward the crease of the arm, and you can just practice on one side of the body, doing it this way. Then, if you want to switch legs, you step out to the left side, so your legs are now parallel, in the three-point turn, step, and now we're here. And so you can continue here, doing long and short. In this three-point movement. Now this long and short hand B is very good. It's very good for twisting and stretching the waist. So it's not quite as graceful as the long and short circular movement, long and short A, but it's more for stretching. because you get a really good stretch when you do long and short hand B. So that's what I would recommend. Long and short hand is just for the really good stretch that you get, the waist stretch and the arms and the shoulder. It's really good for stretching out the spine and bringing elasticity to your body. So, walking, to do the walking movement with long and short hand, let's try that. So, shifting your weight on the left foot, stepping out on 45, coming out, stepping, right foot comes up, then you step, shifting your weight, so that's long and short hand B, and what's really good on doing long and short hand B is just the stretching. You get a really good stretch doing that. And the coordination, when you're doing the walking movement with it, it takes a little practice to get the coordination down. You don't get the flying sensation like you do in long and short hand. It's not quite as graceful, not quite as beautiful, but the stretch is really good. So it gives you a really good stretch to the waist, shoulders, the arms, and very good for gaining more elasticity and more flexibility in your body doing that. So those are 3 different forms I've shown you today, and how to walk with each of these forms in moving meditation. What's really nice about these is you can practice these forms at home, walking down the hallway at your home, which many of my students do, because are a little peevish about going outside to practice these down the sidewalk. You'll get a few funny stares if you try to, practice that at your home outside. But there's certainly plenty enough room on your hallway to practice these movements. I mean, to do grass sparrow's tail. There's plenty of room to practice this move down your hallway, or your kitchen, or wherever it's convenient that you have room. And it's really nice practicing the moving meditations after you're practicing some of the still forms that I've taught you. It's like gives the body a chance to get some movement in, and which feels really good and interesting, and adds a variety to your practice. So I hope you've enjoyed these forms today. Any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you on them. Thank you very much for walking, talking, and watching this video. So until next time, I wish you peace, happiness, and well-being in your Tai Chi practice. Thank you.